try that Armitage Street again one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, folks. Can I use that mic? Yep. There's some papers that were floating around with a song that was written as part of a songwriting contest to celebrate the 20-year anniversary of the Old Town School of Folk Music. It's called Bring a Banjo. If you've got extras, copies, raise your hand. There's some over here. Who needs a copy? Let's get them spread around. Share with your neighbors. I made 100. That means we got a lot of people here.
Take another one.
Can you pass them around?
Here, bud.
So find somebody with a copy. You're gonna love it. You want to hold that one? Oh my gosh.
Can I hold one for Lindsay?
Yeah, there we go. Did I just give you one of these?
Yeah, I gave it to someone else.
Alright, can you stay with me?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. If you've got some fingers with nothing to do, except to button your buttons or tie up your shoe, just bring them to us and we'll teach them to dance. And to make pretty music, just give us a chance. So bring a banjo, a guitar or two. We'll be there this evening, just waiting for you. We'll all play together and sing soft and sweet at the Old Town School up on Armitage Street. Now we've got some teachers as pretty as flowers who'll teach you to play in just a few hours. And we've got some others, I'll truthfully tell, who aren't much to look at but teach just as well. So bring a banjo, a guitar or two. We'll be there this evening, just waiting for you. We'll all play together and sing soft and sweet at the Old Town School up on Armitage Street. Our premise is simple and plain as the day. It's fun and it's easy to learn how to play. Ask us again and we'll tell you the same. The Old Town School of Folk Music's our name. So bring a banjo, a guitar or two. We'll be there this evening, just waiting for you. We'll all play together and sing soft and sweet at the Old Town School up on Armitage Street. Last verse, here we go. The songs that we teach have come down through the years. They're songs about laughter and loving and tears. They're songs that your grandmother once learned to play. They're songs that you'll teach your grandchildren someday. So bring a banjo, a guitar or two. We'll be there this evening, just waiting for you. We'll all play together and sing soft and sweet at the Old Town School up on Armitage Street. At the Old Town School up on Armitage Street. Karen Banks Lubitsch, Whittleworm's teacher, found this song in a Sing Out magazine from 1977. So thank Karen for finding this and giving it for us to use today.
Karen. Folks, we want to start by thanking our safety marshals. We are all going to keep an eye on our children and make sure that they don't go past the yellow vests, and we appreciate everybody's support on that. Since the beginning of time, humanity has sought to express express our experiences and our aspirations through music and through dance. And humanity has struggled to cast a vision on how we want to live our lives with partners, families, neighbors, near and far. That is the vision that the founders of Old Town School of Folk Music had. That we would come together as neighbors, and that through music we would open our hearts, expand our minds, and our souls would soar.
That's right.
We all know that Old Town School of Folk Music is a place to belong, a place to come to, a place to make new friends. It is an iconic symbol of the culture that we have here in Chicago, and it needs to stay here. Old Town School of Folk Music is a place that we come to be nurtured, to be cherished, to enjoy good company with one another. And so it was shocking and devastating to learn that this building has been put up for sale. It is incomprehensible to think about what each one of us would lose, about what the city of Chicago would lose if 909 West Armitage was to close down. It is unthinkable, and it is not necessary for this building to close.
No.
Right, friends? By singing and celebrating here today, by dancing, we are reminding administration what's at stake here if they try to sell the 909 building. We are joining our voices together to say, do not close this building, do not sell this building, keep it for Old Town School of Folk Music. Do we have Rebecca Miller-Webster with us? She is right behind me. See, friends, we all have each other's backs. Rebecca!
Yeah, Rebecca!
Right, trying not to get hit by a car. Cool. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm a student at the Old Town School. Thanks. A couple months ago, I actually performed with my punk ensemble in this building, and we played a show with a number of other ensembles, including the Bob Dylan ensemble, which was like a fun juxtaposition. But everybody stuck around to support each other and watch each other. And one of the songs that we played, because we like to play songs from Chicago bands to support Chicago, was by the Chicago band Lawrence Arms. And when we finished it, I made a joke to the group that punk is really just folk music sped up really quickly.
Yeah.
And I think that to me is like what folk music is about. It's about giving people a voice. It's not about having the perfect technique or expertise, and it's about coming together as a community from all different sort of walks of life. I came to the Old Town School about 1.5 years ago. I was in the middle of a divorce. I had had a really severe concussion where I couldn't listen to music for about 1.5 years, and I had a hand tremor, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to play guitar very well or with the same skills. And the teachers here were so supportive, and I loved the instruction and having the technique classes and the repertoire classes. I just think that's an amazing way to learn music and, again, come together as a community, hear lots of different songs. But that last ensemble show that I was just talking about, I played a guitar solo and like lead guitar, which I'd never played before. The first ensemble show felt like my high school dream of like singing in a punk band. So it's been a really powerful experience and very special to me. Just in a difficult transition. And I know that I'm not the only one who feels that way about music and the community that the Old Town School gives to us. And I think, we're all reasonable, thoughtful adults, and we can understand financial struggles, and we can understand the way that the internet has changed society and how things happen in terms of doing business. What I have a hard time understanding is teachers finding out about this decision on Facebook, or the fact that there aren't advisory boards or connections between the administration and the board and teachers and students. I have a hard time that there's no plan, as that sign says. That's my biggest thing. Like, what's going to happen? How are we going to serve both of the communities that have been created in Lincoln Square and Lincoln Park? How are we gonna, where am I gonna have my private lessons? Where is the ensemble class gonna play? What about the teachers that we love and have been here to like nourish and support everyone and this community? And Chicago music in general, like what are they gonna do in terms of their livelihood and health insurance and all of that good stuff?
They don't care.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Yeah, and I think that
Everybody loves a fire truck.
awesome. And I think this decision can either bring the community together and make us stronger, or it can tear us apart. And I think everyone who's here and has shown support and signed the petition and is talking, we're basically telling the administration that we are here to come together. We're ready to do the work. We have ideas, we have plans, and we want to help them. And now it's really up to the administration about whether they're gonna sort of live the values of giving everyone a voice and bringing the community together. So I just wanted to end with a little bit of the lyrics from that song that I talked about in the very beginning. All right. Don't kill all the beautiful things. I was searching for truth in the dust of my days. I was so lost and I was so young. We were so lost and we were so young. Don't kill all the beautiful things.
Thank you, Rebecca. Anita Northdurft is also a student, and she would like to speak. Oh, Anita, how about if we try and pass the mic to you?
Pass the mic.
Hi everybody, my name's Anita. I'm a student at the Lincoln Avenue School. I have been a student for about 15 years, but prior to that, I was a concert goer for like 30 plus years. So the school has been here for a long time.
Can you turn it up?
The Old Town School was a pipe dream of Winstrachey. It began in his kitchen, I think, if I'm not... Oh, Don Greeny's living room, okay. But the location here is a Chicago institution that was the fruition of that dream. And it's known worldwide, or nationwide at least. Worldwide, yeah. And I'm really concerned about how decisions are being made on its behalf. I'm concerned about the fact that there's no teacher or student input to what happens to us in this school. That there have been task forces that met and gave ideas, none of which ever were implemented. I'm concerned that the mission of this school was to bring music to the people, to the common people, in education and in just having fun and enjoying and clearing your soul. And it's pricing itself right out of that category. And I do not have a problem with some costs increasing if I thought the teachers were getting a cut of that. But my costs alone for my private lesson have increased 41% in the last 7 years. And you can bet your darn bottom that the teachers are not getting a 41% raise, or even close. You know, this is the epitome of starving musicians. These people are trying to make a living, just like the rest of us are. And to be blindsided with, guess what? Your workplace is going away, and you have no say. And I just think it's really shabby, beyond shabby, treatment for any human being. The shock of that. The teachers at this school go way above and beyond all the time. They take students out to perform, to get the experience of performing. They are not paid for that. They arrange music. In my class, I know there's at least 5 or 6 arrangements that have to be made for every ensemble piece because there's that many different kinds of instruments. Do they get paid for that? No. So when the administration made this decision to sell this building, ostensibly to create this endowment fund, which I understand that the board has said they were going to give $6 million to, there is already an endowment fund that has $360-some thousand. Why can't they put their $6 million to that? And that is public knowledge on the website. And go look that one up. So I just am appalled at the lack of transparency going on. If they're really transparent, if this is really what's going on, why didn't they open a forum before? And have they asked the students how they felt about it? No. Have they asked the community how they felt about it? No. Have they asked the teachers how they felt about it? No. If they're so transparent, why are they sneaking around behind our backs and blindsiding us and stuff like that? So I'm here because I love the school. I think you all are here because you love the school. And let's keep the dream alive.
Thank you, Anita. And now we have Simon from the Young Strokies.